Good day, welcome to this Vinyasa Yoga class. Today we will work a lot on the upper body and mainly on the shoulders. So we are going to strengthen the shoulders and work as well on their flexibility and mobility. So I invite you to come on your knees to start this practice today. So sitting on the knees. If it's not accessible for you, you can also sit cross-legged or eventually put a cushion underneath your bottom or your knees. Hands on your legs, palm of your hands facing up, closing your eyes here and just bringing your attention to your spine. Making sure that your spine is straight, that your shoulders are relaxed, far from your ears. Relaxing your neck, relaxing your jaws, softening your eyelids, your forehead. And just taking a few rounds of breath through the nostrils, inhaling and exhaling, following your breath and continuing at your own pace, inhaling and exhaling, connecting with your breath. Observing which part of your body is moving with your breath. Relaxing all the unnecessary tensions that you may observe. And slowly bring the hands in front of your chest in a prayer position, keeping your eyes closed, your back straight, and taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. And slowly release your hands on your legs, open your eyes, and we are ready to start. So just releasing your hands on your side. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, bring the shoulders back and down. Inhale, round the shoulders, the upper back, shoulders to the ears. And exhale, release. One more time, inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, back and down. Release the shoulders, inhale, bring the arms up to the ceiling. Breathe into your upper chest, look to your hands, palms of your hands facing each other. And exhale, release the palms on the floor and come into your child pose. So releasing your forehead on the ground and just feeling your back lengthening, your spine lengthening, opening your shoulders, strengthening your arms. And with each exhale, bringing the sitting bones a little bit closer to your heels. Inhale, coming into your tabletop. So plant the palms of your hands on the mat. Knees below your hips at hip distance apart and feet on the ground. From here, we will start a few rounds of cat and cow. So when you inhale, drop the belly, open the chest and look up. The tailbone is looking up as well. Exhale, round the tailbone, the pelvic floor, the back, chin to the chest, and create space between your shoulder blades. The navel goes back to the spine. Inhale, open, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round, and push the floor with your hands. Inhale, open and look up. And exhale into your cat. Round it back. And slowly coming back into a neutral position. So keep pushing the floor so your shoulders are not collapsing. I keep pushing in the upper back and in the back of my neck. Here we will bring the right heel up. Make sure that your hips are squared. You can tuck your toes if you need to for more balance or just staying here. Keep your right foot flex. Inhale. Bring your foot a little bit higher and open the chest. Exhale. Bring the knee to your nose. Inhale. Heel up. Open the chest. Exhale. Knee to the nose. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Knee to the nose. Inhale. Open. Exhale, knee to the nose, and this time we will cross the right foot on top of the left leg. Inhale, open, and exhale, slowly sit on your heels. And extend your spine, bring your chest closer to your spine. Breathing here. And slowly coming back, unravel your legs and bring the left heel up. Engage your navel, push on the mat to separate your shoulder blades from each other. Inhale, bring the heel up, open the chest. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, heel up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, heel up, open, and exhale, knee to the nose. And the last one, inhale, exhale, knee to the nose, and cross your left leg on top of your right. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, slowly sit in between the legs. Release the chest and keep your arms extended to the top of the mat. Breathing here. Inhale, unravel your legs and bring the right foot in between your legs. Come into this 90-degree angle with your right knee. Release your hands on the side. Inhale, bring the arms up to the ceiling. Look up. Exhale, cactus the arms, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, push your elbows to the back, open the chest and look up. And with your exhale, extend your arms to the front and bring your chest closer to your leg. Engage your navel. Extend your arms over your ears. Inhale, come back, pointing the fingers to the sky. Exhale, cactus the elbows. Inhale, push the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, hands in front. Bring your chest closer to your leg and extend your arms over your ears. Inhale, one more time, pointing the fingers to the sky. Exhale, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, swing your hands, your arms to the front and bring them over your ears. Inhale, pointing the fingers and release your left hand on the ground. Inhale, point the right hand up to the sky and slowly, slowly swing your arm over your right ear. Stretching the right side of your body and pushing the right shoulder to the back. Looking up if you can, or if If it's too much tension for your neck, you can also look down. Breathing here. Inhale, slowly pushing yourself back to the center, hands on the mat, and bring the right knee back into your tabletop. Inhale into cow, dropping the belly, looking up, and exhale, sitting on your heels. Child pose. One big inhale here, and a slow exhale. With your next inhale, coming back into tabletop, make sure that your position is good with your shoulder blades far from each other, the navel engaged. And bring the left foot this time in between your hands. Knee at 90 degrees, release the arms on the side, inhale, arms up, palm of your hands facing each other, look up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, look up. Exhale, swing the arms to the front. Bring the chest parallel to your knee and squeeze the arms alongside your ears. Coming back to the center, point the fingers to the sky. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, elbows back, opening the chest. Exhale, swing the arms to the front. Bend your chest. And extend your chest. And bring the arms alongside your ears. One last time. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, swing to the front and in a diagonal, engaging the navel. And exhale, release. Inhale, pointing the fingers to the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand this time on the side and extend your left hand to the ceiling, looking up or down, you choose. And slowly, slowly bringing your left arm alongside your ear. And taking a few rounds of breath here, pushing the left shoulder to the back. Inhale, coming back to the center, both hands on the mat. Bring your knee back, and this time we will walk the hands into the corner of the mat, releasing the forehead or the chin on the mat. Keep the hips above your knees. If you can bring the chest on the mat. So here, be very careful because it can be an intense posture for your shoulders. So if you are here, it's totally fine. Just breathing where you are, breathing into the tension that can appear, trying to relax these tensions, finding comfort. And slowly, slowly pushing yourself up and tucking the toes this time. So we will plant the hands below the shoulders, pressing on the mat, keeping the navel in, and we will just release the knees from the floor, lifting them a few inches far from the floor, keeping the navel engaged, and just bringing the shoulders back and down above your wrist, maybe going on the right, on the left, just preparing your wrist here, firing the core, bringing some heat in your body. Keep breathing with your nostrils. One side and the other side, and slowly stopping in the center and pushing the hips up, And heels down. You can keep your knees bent. Extend your spine. Push the sitting bones away from your hands. A long inhale through the nostrils, and here you can release through the mouth. Keeping your chest pressing on your thighs. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale through the nostrils and exhale. Slowly walking your hands toward your feet. Planting your toes so you can lift your toes a little bit and then plant them one after the other on the mat, finding a stable base here. You can keep your knees bent or slowly starting to extend them. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. You can keep your hands on your chin, on the mat, whatever feels good here. Starting to paddle, keep the navel in. Releasing your head, saying yes with your head, no. Just releasing the tensions in the neck here. And slowly coming into a still posture. You can keep your knees slightly bent. Placing your hands on your chin, we will extend the spine into a flat back, so spine parallel to the mat, really pushing the sitting bones away and elongate the neck as if someone was pulling you from the crown of your head. Navel in and shoulders open. Inhale and exhale, release. Let your hands falling on the ground or where they are. Relaxing completely the neck and the back. Here you can grab your elbows and swing from side to side. The knees are still bent as much as you need. And slowly coming back to the center. Hands on the chin one more time. Flat back, inhale. Lengthen your spine. And exhale. Release the hands. This time we will interlace the fingers behind the back. Make sure that the palm of your hands is in contact with each other. Extend your elbows so your fingers are pointing to the sky. You can eventually release the index fingers to point, and your arms are extended, and my shoulders are rolled out, so opening the shoulders. If you can, strengthen a little bit more your legs now and allow your hands to drop above your head. Breathing. Here you can explore bringing your weight on the top of your feet and on the back. Just feeling the sensations here. Allowing the gravity to bring your arms closer to the ground. No need to force anything here. And slowly release your hands behind your back, keeping your fingers interlaced, and we'll bend the knees and slowly rolling vertebra by vertebra, coming into a standing position. And we will push again the hands to the back, opening the shoulders and looking up. And exhale, release. So you can shake a little bit the shoulders, shake a little bit the feet. And we'll make one step to the center with the right foot. And you can keep your left toes pointing at 45 degrees. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left hand in between your shoulder blades. Palm of your hand in between your shoulder blades. And with my right hand, I will grab my left elbow and slowly and gently pushing the elbow back and the hands down. Breathing here. And slowly release the right hand, release the left, and grab your elbows on the back. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale with the legs straight and the hips facing the top of the mat. I will come in a halfway lift, chest parallel to the ground. So here you can feel your hamstrings. Maybe you want to bend a little bit the right knee, keeping the navel engaged. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands and drop the forehead close to your leg. Slowly bring the hands alongside your chest in airplane mode and keep your back straight to come back up. Inhale, arms up, and make a big circle with your arms to the back. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bend the right knee and come into the center. Hands in front of your chest in a prayer position. We'll make one step with the left foot this time. Inhale, arms up. Make sure that your hips are still facing forward. This time the right toes may go to the right at 45 degrees. Bend the right elbow and grab your elbow with the left hand, palm of your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale here, gently pushing your shoulder to the back, your elbow to the back, and your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Slowly release and bring your elbows, your hands behind your back. Grab your elbows. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bring the chest parallel to the ground. Navel in. Breathing here. And slowly release your hands on the floor or on your chin and bring the forehead closer to your left leg. Making sure that your hips are leveled, squared, and facing to the front of the mat. Slowly bring your arms alongside your chest, fingers pointing to the back. Inhale into a flat back and slowly coming back up, arms up, joining both feet to the front of the mat, palm of the hands together. Exhale into Samastiti, hands in a prayer position, and release into Tadasana, the mountain pose. You can close your eyes and just feeling the sensation here. We'll continue. So just find a stable base so you can keep your feet at hip distance apart, spreading your toes on the mat, finding your balance. Strong leg, the tailbone is pointing down, the pelvic floor is tucked in, navel in, inhale, shoulders up and down. Palm of the hands facing forward. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Palm of the hands together. Exhale, bring the elbows to the floor. Bend the knees if you need to. Releasing the neck, releasing the upper back. Inhale into a flat back. Pushing the sitting bones away. Exhale, hands on the floor. Right foot to the back. Left coming into your high plank. Engaging your navel and pushing the mat in order to separate your shoulder blades. Inhale here. And exhale, knees to the floor, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide into a baby cobra. So keep your elbows closed and the shoulders down. And exhale into child pose. Inhale, coming forward. Drop the hips to the ground. And bring the chest up, pushing on your arms, pushing the chest up and the shoulders back. Exhale, slowly release the chest on the mat and the forehead on the mat. Elbows below your shoulders. We come into the Sphinx Pose. So here, pushing away with your elbows, pushing the shoulders away from your ears, bringing the chest up and extending your neck. So as if someone was pulling you from the crown of your head. Press the hips bone on the mat and the top of the feet on the mat. Engage your navel to the spine. Just staying here. And slowly we will tuck the toes under and coming into a forearm plank. Engage the navel, make sure that your shoulder blades are far from each other. Breathing here. Separate your feet, hips distance apart, and slowly slide on the right side of your feet, keeping the right forearm on the ground and lifting the left hand up, turning your chest, rolling your chest up, looking up, breathing here. Slowly bring the left elbow where it was before, rolling back to the center, and we will go into the left this time, rolling the feet, spreading the arm up to the ceiling, looking up, engaging your core, pushing the hips a little bit higher. And exhale, release the right elbow on the ground, coming back into your forearm plank. Keep engaging your navel and pushing your shoulder blades away. Now, keep your feet where they are and just drop the right hip to the ground. Exhale. Inhale into the center and exhale the left hip to the ground. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And drop your knees on the floor. So you can come into a child pose. Relaxing here and keeping this intention to bring your sitting bones closer to your heels, rounding the lower back. So coming back into the position of the Sphinx, elbows below the shoulders, we will tuck the toes and we'll come into our Dolphin Pose. So this time I push the hips up, keeping the shoulder blades away from each other so you can stay on the tip of your toes and slightly tippy-toe the feet closer to your elbows, keeping a look on the mat and the space between your forearms. Engage your navel and maybe you can release your heels on the floor. Keeping pushing on your elbows so the shoulder blades are far from each other and breathing here. If you can, bring the right heel to your hip and maybe extend the right leg up. Exhale, coming back to the center. Same with the left. Maybe the left knee to the bottom or the left leg up. And exhale down. One more inhale here. Exhale, release the knees on the ground. And come into your child pose, forehead on the ground, and release your hands, your arms alongside your body. Allow your shoulder blades to drop from one side and the other. And slowly extending again your hands to the floor, tuck your toes and come into your downward dog. Pushing the sitting bones away, lengthening the spine, opening the inner side of your elbows to the front of the mat so you can feel a slight rotation in your shoulders. Engaging your navel. Long inhale here. Exhale by the mouth. Come on the tip of your toes, bend your knees, chest in contact with your thighs, look in between your hands, inhale, and exhale. Maybe you want to try to jump in between your hands.
From here, we go into halfway lift. Straight back, push the sitting bones away and open the chest. And release Uttanasana. Bend your knees, roll back up. Lift your hands up, palms of the hands together, and palm in the heart center into a prayer position. Then we go into Tadasana, the mountain pose. Inhale, lift your arms up, look up. Exhale, bring the elbows to the floor, Uttanasana, release your head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms and go into your Chaturanga. High plank and exhale, elbows at 90 degrees, chest parallel to the ground. Inhale and slowly release your chest and your forehead on the ground. Palms of the hands below your shoulders. And slowly extend your hands on the side. Palms of the hands facing down. Bend the left knee and slowly roll on your right. Plant the tip of your toes behind and extend your left hands up. Just release your head, the neck has no tension. And flip your left hand on your back. Maybe you want to stay here, or you can also interlace your fingers together behind. Just go where you can breathe and where you don't feel pain. You can also push your left knee to the back, opening a little bit more your hips. And just breathe here. Long inhale and slow exhale. Slowly releasing the bind of your hands. We'll bring the left arm up and roll back on the mat, bringing the left hand down, the left knee down, and the forehead on the mat. Release your arms on the side and we go for the other side. So bend your right knee and flip to your left. Plant the foot on the floor, just the toes or maybe your heel as well. Extend your right arm up and slowly swing your right hand behind your back or interlace your fingers behind. You also have the option to push the right knee to the back, opening a little bit more the hip. Just stay here. Notice what you feel. Notice the difference between both sides. And just connecting with your breath, relaxing any tension. Long inhale And long exhale through the nostrils. Inhale, release the bind, bring the right arm up and roll back on your chest. Place your hands below your shoulders and come into a baby cobra, elbows close to your chest. Extend the back of your neck and just imagine that someone is pulling you from the crown of the head. You have the option to come into the full cobra, extending your arms, releasing your hips on the floor and pushing with the top of your feet. And slowly exhale, bring the sitting bones on your heels, coming into the child pose. Interlace your fingers, plant your elbows on the ground, and bring your hands behind your neck. It will help you to open a little bit more your shoulders. You can stay with the fingers interlaced or maybe placing both palms of your hands together. Breathing here. Trying to reach your heels with the sitting bones, extending a little bit more your back. And slowly release your hands and come into your tabletop. Tuck the toes and downward dog. Stretching the spine, maybe reaching the floor with your heels, making any movement that you need now. Taking a long breath through the nostrils. Exhale, release. Inhale, look in between your hands, bend your knees, come on the tip of your fingers, and jump both feet in between your hands. Inhale, into flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Release the head. And roll back up. Extend your arms over your head. Look up. Exhale, Samastiti. And release, Tadasana, Mountain Pose. Inhale, lift your arms up, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana, release the head close to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms. Exhale, Chaturanga. Elbows at 90 degrees, chest parallel to the ground. Inhale, push up, upward dog. Open your chest, elbows down. Exhale, downward dog. Coming back to this inverted V shape. And release your knees back on the ground, coming into your tabletop. Untuck your toes and bring the right leg across the left as we did before. And this time separate your ankles far on the side at mat distance apart. And slowly sitting in between your ankles. If this is too intense, you can plant your right foot on the ground. Making sure that both sitting bones are in contact with the ground. And slowly inhale, lift your arms up and bend your left elbow. Grab your elbow with your right hand and place your left hand in the middle of your shoulder blades. Release the right arm on your back and maybe you can grab your fingers behind. If it's too intense, you can grab your shirt or use a belt to help you to make the link in between your hands. Or just stay where you are. Inhaling here, you can stay here, or if you want to go deeper, you can just lean forward, bringing the chest on your right thigh, releasing the forehead, and breathing here. Inhale and exhale, and slowly come back to the center. Release your bind gently and unravel your legs. The right leg straight to the front, the left foot in your inner thigh. Grab your right foot or your right thigh. Extend your left hand up and lean on the side, pushing the left shoulder to the back of the room. And maybe you want to place your right hand on top of your left knee, giving you more space to roll your chest up and maybe to grab your right foot with your left hand. Just staying where you can breathe. Long inhale and exhale. Release. Plant your left hand behind your back and slowly push your hips up. Plant your right foot on the ground and extend your right hand back, opening your hips, opening your chest, breathing here. And exhale, release your hips on the mat and plant your left hand on your right knee. Right hand back, inhale, extend your spine and just go for your twist, bringing the chest to the right side, making sure to twist from your navel to your chest, and release. Bend the right leg and come back into your tabletop. Left leg over the right, open your ankles and sit down in between your ankles. This time the left foot can be planted on the ground if it's too intense. Inhale, lift your arms up, look up and bend your right elbow. Place the right palm in between your shoulders and gently adjust your posture by grabbing your right elbow with your left hand. And when you are comfortable, just bring your left hand behind your back. Create a bind with your fingers if it's accessible for you, or just use your options. Stay here or lengthen your spine and lean forward. Release the tension in the neck and breathe. Notice how you feel. Notice how is your breath now. And slowly releasing the posture, coming back to the center, release the bind. Gently unravel your arms, uncross the left leg and extend it to the front. The right foot goes in your inner thigh. Flex your left foot, inhale, lift the arms up, grab your left foot with your left hand or your left chin, extend the right arm up, maybe bring your left elbow inside of your knee. Extend your arms up and over your ear, stretching the right side of your body. Looking up or down if it's easier or more comfortable for you. You can grab your right knee, with your left hand. Trying to catch your toes with your right hand, or just staying here with the arm over your head. Feeling the stretch in the right side, pushing the right shoulder to the back. Rolling the chest up. Exhale, release the right hand behind your back and push the hips up, sending your left hand up and to the back. Opening the chest, lengthening the spine. Exhale, sitting back and place your left hand behind your back. Right hand on top of your left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale in your twist. Twisting from the navel to the chest, and when you reach the maximum, just gazing toward the back of the room. Inhale, and slowly release, exhale. Extend both legs and plant your feet on the ground. Hands behind your back with the fingers pointing to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, open your chest, and slowly release your head in between your shoulders, opening your throat, and make sure that your knees are not touching each other and they are not rotated externally. So your thighs are parallel to the ground. Hips a little bit higher. Inhale and exhale, really sitting on the ground. And bring your arms around your knees. Release your forehead in between your knees. Breathing here, giving a nice stretch to your back. And slowly release and come on your back, laying down with your knees to the chest. Extend your arms on the side and slowly drop the knees on the left side under your left armpit, gazing toward your right hand. Releasing here the tensions in your spine. Slowly coming back to the center and change sides. So the knees go toward the right armpit and your head toward the left hand. Inhale, back to center, and grab your feet on the external side, opening your knees and coming into your happy baby pose. So here, make sure that your feet are facing to the ceiling and the knees are going in the direction of the floor, direction of your armpit, opening your legs. Maybe you can reach your tailbone to the ground. So all your back is flat on the ground. You can make some movement or just staying here in stillness. When you're ready, just release the feet, releasing the legs on the floor, coming into your Shavasana. So separate your feet, separate your hands, turn the palms of your hands upward, close your eyes, and just connect with your slow breath, starting to relax all the muscles of your face, relaxing your shoulders, allowing your shoulder blades to melt on the ground, relaxing the entire body, the spine, the hips, the legs, and just taking this time to relax and reset. slowly reconnecting with your breath, taking a long inhale through the nostrils and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nostrils and exhale, release. One more time, inhale and exhale, release whatever doesn't serve you anymore. Starting to move your toes, your fingers, your ankles, your wrists, sliding the head from one side to the other side. And extend your arms over your head, stretching your body. Exhale, slowly bring your knees toward your chest, interlace your fingers around your knees. You can slide from side to side to massage your lower back. And when you are ready, just slide to the side, coming into your fetal position. Use your arm to create a pillow if you want. Reconnecting with yourself. Taking a few breaths here, and when you are ready, pushing yourself up to come into your sitting posture with your eyes closed, cross-legged position, and bring the hands in front of your chest, reconnecting with the intention you've made at the beginning of the practice. Start to rub your hands together, generating some heat in between the palms. Just place your hands on top of your eyelids and just notice how you feel. And slowly releasing your hands and reopening your eyes. Thank you for sharing the practice with me today. I had a little bit of sound issue at the end of the practice. You will notice. Have a beautiful day and namaste.